2, 1, off you go.
Most comedies have like a hero or a set of heroes. They're generally quite average, but they're they're just funny, so people can relate to them and find them funny, which kind of enhances the connection with them. And there always seems to be like a girl or something similar to that, like who plays the role of the princess, who the hero is always trying to get at the end of it. And they always seem to stick to Vladimir Prop's archetypes, where you have the heroes, you got the girl, the princess. You would generally have a villain who who basically tries and screws up the heroes in some way. And then there's always a happy ending at the end of it.
The examples of comedy films we got was Grown Ups, Dodgeball. We got Night at the Museum, 1 and 2. Then it's sort of, it's an odd, funny. We got Scary Movie. Didn't know. Yeah. We've got Horrible Bosses. The camera angles that are mainly used in comedy films are eye level, over the shoulder shot, so you can see clearly who's talking. We've got establishing shot, the 180-degree rule, long shots and close-ups, because as are the props that the actors use. The props, clothing, characters relating to the genre. We've got the cars, which, as they're normally just like average people, they've usually got casual clothes. They're usually city-based, or sometimes are even on holiday. The cars they use are normally old bangers. They're either in average houses or they've been invited out to like, a higher class house. We've said there's binary opposites, which Hope wrote down. So elaborate, Hope, please.
Well, going back to Vladimir Prop's, like when you have the hero and the villain, one film that you could relate to that is Cheaper by the Dozen 2, with the two families and they're having a competition with each other, so that could be a binary opposite, and it's also a comedy as well. Yeah.
The way we've got to make it different is, I said we could set it in the Wild West of a time machine that's a liar. So like instead of you got the normal conventional ones, which are like a hot tub time machine, or a car, or a telephone box, we've decided to use something smaller, therefore it is a lighter. And Hope said you could do it in a lower class area, so an estate or a school, or a higher class area, which is a big city, like London, Paris, or something like that, and use fancy houses.
Yeah.
Any questions?
Why lighter?
Why not? It's just because it's...
Why
Not
telephone
everyone
box?
smokes though.
It's
so-
handheld.
Yeah.
What's the point of
Just
having a lighter?
because you don't smoke.
Yeah, what's the point of having a lighter if you don't smoke?
I don't know, time travel. Why is it?
In case you get lost in the forest and you need some fire. There you go. That's
Yeah,
why you have a
but
lighter.
Everything will burn.
Well, don't forget, people nowadays, maybe most people smoke. And if you don't smoke, some
I don't
people even
smoke.
carry a lighter.
What? Pardon?
Some set fire to things.
Yeah.
What did
Like
it
arsonists.
Really good question.
Yes, any.
Is it going to be a hybrid of that?
I don't know, you could mix thriller or something in like Scary Movie, because that's a thriller and a comedy.
But the most common one is comedy and romance.
Yeah.
Because even if it's not specifically a rom-com, there'll generally be a romance element to the
Horrible
film.
Bosses, Dodgeball. Even Night at the Museum uses some elements of a rom-com. Yeah. And Grown Ups. Yeah.